What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're doing is talking about what makes a great car on Nitro type and essentially what is the best car on Nitro type. So essentially there are like three different things that kind of go into whether or not a car is very good. One of them being uniqueness, the second being simplicity, and then the third being relevance within the community. And all of these kind of traits play a different role as to why one car is good and another isn't. I'll kind of show you an example as to why one car might be good while another might not be. If we took a look at the Masuke's Toad, or however you say it, one of the things you can see is that it's not all too simplistic, which is one of the things that kind of checks it off. It's also not too unique or relevant. Actually, simplicity might be the only thing that it has even a little bit of. Even though it might be a kind of similar shape, or even though it might be kind of a unique shape, overall it's just not a unique, simplistic, or relevant car in the community. And I will say that relevant cars are generally popular cars that actually look good. So the third category, aka relevant cars, kind of does depend on the first two, uniqueness and simplicity. However, one of the things that I really like about cars like these is its uniqueness, aka its gradient, and its car shape, and then simplicity, because it doesn't have anything too much. It just has a cool gradient and some interior design. So before I reveal the kind of best cars in the game, what I'm going to be doing is talking about kind of how this plays into whether or not a car is cool or not. So if we head over to the seasons page, we can see that they have released 5 cars this season. So you have 5 new cars in this 3-month span. And let's talk about each and every one of the cars and whether or not it kind of keeps that uniqueness, simplicity, or relevance. Now we'll start off with the Calculatron. Is the Calculatron unique? For a car, it is. For the shape of the car, I wouldn't actually say it is, because of the fact that there are much smaller cars just like that. However, the Calculatron is definitely new and kind of a relevant thing in the community, because a bunch of gold members and non-gold members are using it because it is just out in the season. Now if we use these handy arrows down here, let's talk about the McLaren Sienna. Its uniqueness is pretty good. Its simplicity is pretty decent, and I guess you can say it is pretty relevant too, because obviously it is a season car. I would say though that I'm not wild about like small part like these details like that, and that's actually one of the things that could like make or break a car. The small details of it definitely could affect it a bunch. Going back farther, this one, is it unique? Kind of, I suppose. Is it simplistic? Kind of, I suppose. Is it relevant? Kind of, I suppose. So yeah, this is just like a kind of car. Is it unique? No, this car, the Land Rover EVR, is not too unique. Is it simplistic? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty simplistic. Is it relevant? Sort of. It's, I mean, obviously a new car, so some people are using it. And then finally, this one, is it unique? No, but kinda yes. I mean, obviously it has a neon Gotham, and nobody minds Gotham if it's neon. Is it simplistic? Yeah, it's simplistic to an extent. It just has the spider web and the spider. Is it relevant? Yes. Halloween is coming up. Not to mention that a bunch of people are using it. I believe Penguin Typer is using it right now. Yeah, if you're on the Flipper homepage, you can obviously see that Penguin Typer is currently currently using the Batmobile Spider-Mobile. I'm gonna call it the Spider-Mobile. So before I count down the best cars, I'm gonna go through some of the cars in my garage and not my garage that I feel are some of the best in the game because of its uniqueness, simplicity, and overall relevance in the community. The first one being in my top left corner, aka the Porsche Cobalt, obviously because of its kind of vibrant color, its unique shape, and just its nice kind of feel on the track. It is definitely a great car. Another one being the Alfa Romero. I mentioned this earlier as a good car because of its simplicity, because of its uniqueness, because of its gradient particularly, and because of its relevance within the community. The Vapor can be an example of this because of its uniqueness, simplicity, relevance, amongst other cars such as the Timber Speeder, which is still pretty relevant, and the Vimmer Prison i20. So all of these cars are pretty good, and pretty good representations of what a good car is on Nitro. And so if you didn't notice before, I kind of purposely left out all King the Race cars because I'm going to talk about that in 1 second. Also, final honorable mention, AU79, nice car. But the best car, in my opinion, in the game is the Air 500. This car is amazing in so many different ways, but mostly because it truly values the simplicity, the uniqueness of the car, and the just relevance in the community. Now, I know a lot of people have expressed the fact that they love this car very much, and I do not blame them. This is a very great car. Yeah, it's just great. I know I did a video ranking the King of the Race cars, but I'm gonna just quickly go over to Wildflower's Racer account because she has basically all their King of the Race cars. Yeah, she does. And talk about that. Okay, so as you can see, we are currently on Wildflower's account, and all of the King of the Race cars are displayed up here. And I'm going to be talking about what makes a good King of the Race car and what makes a not so great King of the Race car. Also, one of the things, I don't know if people don't like this as much as me, but I just find in general that bigger cars aren't as good. I don't know, so random, but yeah. So let's talk about what a good King of the Race car is. The first thing that really jumps out at me as a really good King of the Race car is the perk, just because of the fact that it literally is really cool and it's super vibrant and it's super unique and just simplistic and everything that you want from a King of the Race car. Other examples of this could be the Manta Ray, the Lacan, the Mercedes McLaren SLR 12.5, 2.0, and normal one, and then the Wild 500. I don't know why, but I feel like the Wildflower looks weird without the support, but once the Wildflower has a perk, the Wild 500 has a perk background, it looks better. Super random, but yeah. So anyways, just in general, that is what I wanted to cover when it comes to that. Otherwise, I think that is pretty much it. I guess I'll do a race with the Air 500, but also you can see that a bad car might be like Trifecta for obvious reasons. It just has a bad shape, honestly. It is pretty simplistic and unique, but it just has a bad shape, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, let's do a race right now. I hope you guys enjoy. Honestly, like this thing on the track, and especially because of the new track, I should really switch over to the new track, but yeah, it's just cool. That was a bad finish, but you know, you get the gist of it. Overall, it's just a really cool car. Thank you everyone so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did happen to enjoy it, be sure to give it a like and subscribe, and comment down below your favorite car, or what you think makes a good car. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed X2. I think I said that twice, right? Anyways, thanks, and peace out.